Can anyone in this room name me a single restriction on Second Amendment rights which isn't common sense? Just one. How about another one? Can you think of a single statement that was made by the Founding Fathers which the left wouldn't characterize as the worst form of right-wing whackery?
Right now, New Jersey has the most restrictive firearms laws in the country, and it's done nothing to reduce crime whatsoever.
I'd love to see everyone's perception change. Because with the perception, I think we would see a lot of laws change.
We as a society are better served when we entrust the people with their basic rights of self-defense. The left considers this the worst kind of quackery, as if the very possibility that government might actually get out of hand and require a popularly administered spanking was simply impossible.
What a lot of politicians and people living in New Jersey don't realize is how hard it is to get a firearm.
I can concealed carry in other states. I can't do that in New Jersey.
And so now some German manufacturers come out with a gun which is controlled allegedly by a watch and is therefore, quote, smart, unquote. And at least theoretically, the Attorney General of the state of New Jersey can now say that there has been a smart gun created, therefore all future weapons must be, quote, smart, unquote. Now this gun, apparently, will work 90% of the time when it's in conjunction with this watch. You know what else it has? Apparently there's a sensor on it. It only goes off when it's fired toward a target. Well, you see, when I'm talking about targets, I'm talking about someone who's about to rape my wife. And I want to make sure that the gun goes off when I'm out firing at that particular target.
Owning a firearm isn't about a desire for violence, but really a desire to protect the things that we love.
There never seems to be a cop around when a woman is getting raped. That firearm is, or could be, the difference between in saving her life.
Is there a way we can repeal this before it goes into effect?
Sure, like a Republican majority. A lot of very smart people who actually believe government can do things, and a lot of not so smart people who believe they're right. So it's a tough state to win. I understand it. I mean, you know, if you're from Newark and every other day there's somebody getting shot, there's a sort of it's understandable that you would jump to the conclusion that if only we didn't have guns. But it really doesn't make any sense. I mean, my own adversary up here, the quote independent unquote, managed to raise $40,000 and I raised $6,000.
All right, well, I'm here tonight because I really wanted to raise awareness of our Assemblyman, our 18-year Assemblyman's really extreme views on the subject of guns. In particular, where he's parted ways with Governor Christie and failed to support measures to increase gun safety in New Jersey, like banning those on the terrorist watch list from buying firearms. And also, he didn't support Christie when it came to reporting lost and stolen guns to federal databases. I'm also here because I am running as an independent, I am serving as an independent, and to me that means having a common sense approach to solving problems. And in this case, it's things like demanding that at a federal level we have universal background checks and that gun trafficking be considered a federal crime.